We all might.
Baseball is doing good for Zach, yes. Awesome.
Good. All right. Welcome. Call the meeting to order of Wednesday, May 27th, 2026. If you want to take attendance.
Yep. Lisa Gaussman,
Here.
Tim Hunter,
Here.
Gary Lunsford,
Here.
David Wade,
Here.
Joe Dunn is absent, Mayor Eargang is absent, and Brad Marcy, I am here.
And Jane is on her way. Okay. Everybody got a copy of the minutes from the last meeting. Is there any changes or anything there? Can I have approval for the minutes?
All approval?
Okay,
Oh, okay.
okay, gotcha.
Gary, second.
Gary, second. David? First, Gary, second. Okay, we don't have anything listed under old business. I didn't know if we wanted to, I know it was old business, but we talked about the update on the outdoor fitness park, if you wanted to
Yeah,
quickly do that.
we ordered the outdoor fitness. What do you think it was? A month or so?
Yeah, about a month ago.
Landon Raver was a mentor for us. He did a lot of the research for it and everything. We decided to go with, can't even remember what it was. They're out of Canada, but yeah, I just emailed them today. This one thing I liked about it, they don't build it till you order it. So all of your equipment order has been fabricated. The next step in the process is for the steel parts to be sandblasted before painting. We've run into an issue with our blast booth, and we are waiting for parts to be delivered so we can repair it. Right now, I'm anticipating we will have your order ready to ship towards the end of June. So we're hoping by then we will have our concrete pad poured, and then when it's in, it's all, above ground. So we should be able to just, hopefully it's not a lot of assembly. I don't think it will be. And, put the anchors in the ground and
Are
go.
they sending you like patterns or anything to preset the anchors when you make the pour?
No, he said like if we go 3 inch, they have certain things, but I think we're just going to go 4 or 5 inch and just use
Expandables or
things the expandable things. We've had good luck with them in other
yeah.
places. So no, I think you could buy them from them, but we're just going to go 4 to 5 inches deep.
Yeah.
Should be plenty to go to town with them.
So this is our phase one. What we're doing is kind of like a calisthenics kind of piece, and then there's a few other little pieces, and then we're hoping that.
If you want me to run like an FEA analysis and tell you exactly the right size and diameter anchors, I can run that for you.
Unfortunately, you don't get a lot for your money, like everything now, but that's twice as bad for playground equipment and this.
Yeah.
You know that very well. So once it's in, we hope it generates some interest. I hope to have like some kind of sign up with different options. And if somebody wants to donate, $8,000 for this piece of playground or this piece of adult exercise or whatever. So we'll kind of let the community decide from here. I think more.
Yeah.
We'll have a lot of different options. I mean, if they want to donate $10,000, I don't want to tell them, hey, you're going to buy this. If they like this piece of equipment and they want to give us $10,000, they're going to get that piece of equipment.
So we figured that would generate some interest, and then there'll still be plenty of room on.
And we're not going. We talk about going bigger on the concrete slab, but we're not going to do that because a lot of your equipment has to have this safety servicing. So we don't want to pour a pad if we have to have safety servicing, because then you'll have it. So we're just going to pour the pad as we go. If we need safety servicing, we'll pour the concrete down 3 inches or whatever it needs for the safety servicing. So we're going to wait and pour it as we go, because we don't know either what the equipment
The use zones and
Yeah.
We kind of scrapped the idea of the concrete of the
Making the big pad and then just having it empty.
I think once this is up and people see it, I hopefully it'll draw.
Yeah.
We still have a adult exercise area.
And then just real quickly on the bouldering wall, so we are going to have a grand opening in with the 4th of July celebrations. I should have had that pulled up real quick.
Was that, yes, on 2 to 5 on the 3rd?
Yeah.
What that
So July 3rd, 2 to 5 at the bouldering wall. We're going to have a grand opening.
Was that-
There's going to be just some games, and then there's going to be we're contacting some local climbing gyms and vendors. This Velocity, Southern Indiana Mountain Bike Association, some local skate park shops, and we're going to have music, and then there's going to be some people that know how to climb that'll kind of be there to, help people. Like Cassie knows a group, from IU, from Bloomington.
Did they tie
So-
up with the city regarding the fact that the city's already doing the
Yeah.
celebration?
Yeah,
and
yeah, we've been in
coordinating?
contact with,
And Amy just asked me
Amy.
for sound system.
yeah,
Okay,
That's taken care of.
yeah.
yeah, just like to see that they coordinated it together.
Yeah, they did.
Good,
Mm-hmm.
good,
They've been in contact with,
smart.
why can't I think of her name? I can't think of her name.
Amy Carpenter,
No, I mean, Amy was in contact with,
Andrew.
no,
Oh,
Angela.
Angela,
Thank you.
yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Linville. There you go. Could not think of her name for a second. Okay, so that's happening, and that was kind of some of the old business stuff. Okay. Citizens' concerns? Do you want them to talk? When do you want them to talk?
Do what?
When would you like them to talk? With the park? Do you want them to talk during park plan? They're with the park plan? Do you-
I didn't get a hold of you. I'm sorry. I forgot all about that. Go ahead. You can do it right now.
That's fine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to talk at the podium, because we do have this on a live feed. That way,
About that. It's been a while. I apologize.
that way you have the microphone.
Busy time of year too. Oh yeah,
So this was park plan. I forget what HWC, their estimate was, besides being ridiculous. It was terribly ridiculous. So I actually, who's the Aurora Park lady? She coaches volleyball?
Rose.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. So I was doing volleyball and I knew she was a park person. I kind of was talking to her, and that's where I got this. I think you guys did one for her, like one of your first ones.
Yes.
Thank you.
So now we had to kind of wait a little bit, but now we're
Thank you.
going with it. And it's, yeah, just extremely cheaper.
And my name is Victoria Beckert, and this is Kylie Sparks. We're both with the Southeastern Indiana Regional Planning Commission. We're
Can you turn the,
Yeah, that microphone.
I'm not sure it's on.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it is?
I don't mean to interrupt, but
Okay, it's on.
did you play basketball? 'Cause you look so familiar, and I'm like, where in the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look so familiar, and I could not figure out why. No, it's taken.
Okay, you're good, you're good.
It's taken. They're all taken. Sit down.
Yep, go ahead, sorry.
Okay, can you guys hear us okay?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm Victoria Beckert with the Southeastern Indiana Regional Planning Commission. This is Kylie Sparks. So we work in Versailles. We work in 9 counties. Batesville is in Ripley County, which is one of the counties we work in. We have started working on park planning for communities. We have 2 that are wrapping up, and then hopefully 2 more. We're trying to tackle 2 a year. Kylie passed out to you kind of our checklist of what the year-long planning process would look like. I know in the past you've done park planning yourselves, so you're familiar with the process. A lot of it is public engagement. So this kind of gives us an idea to kind of stay on task to complete everything by that year mark. We did bring some public engagement boards with us. So we've created these in our office and found that they're good to rotate different areas in town. We talked libraries, maybe the coffee shop, and we can rotate those every few months if we're getting good public feedback on those. We've also drafted a survey for residents for you to look over and see if you want to add any questions, remove anything like that. It's just based on our experience with what is needed in terms of the park planning document. Also, we have a contact sheet. If you wouldn't mind filling in your information, that way we have everybody's info and we can keep everybody posted on the process. Kylie, I'll pass that around to you. And I don't know if anybody has any specific questions or if you, I know this is very preliminary, but gives you an
My
idea.
memory's terrible. I did send you our previous 5-year master plan.
Yes,
So you have that.
Yes.
So we're not starting from scratch. We're
correct.
just- Yeah.
Yep.
So it shouldn't be, it could be worse since we're starting from scratch.
Yes, yeah, it's nice to have something to work from. And Kylie's gone through that. We have kind of a spreadsheet that notes what your action items were from the last park plan. So try to get an idea from you. What have you tackled since then? Try to get an idea from you. What are your priorities? So really gauging what is the park board's priority for the next 5 years? What's the public wanting to see? And really just summarizing all of that into a checklist of new action items that you're hoping to tackle over the next 5 years. So a lot of public engagement. And then in the meantime, we will do a lot of research on the community, census data, soil information, waterways, all of that good stuff we'll do research on in the meantime. So it does take about a year to really develop a good plan to make sure we're hitting all of the residents that we can. We really try to get out if there's any events that the community is having that we can kind of crash that event and get public feedback if the survey is not bringing a lot and the engagement boards aren't either. I think one of the questions we had, it looks like your ADA self-evaluation was done by some students maybe in the past.
Oh, yeah.
So just to try to get an idea if you want to do that again, or if you have somebody in mind to complete that, since there is a good portion of ADA.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that ever started last time. We probably had some kids that were interested or whatever. I don't know if that'll happen this time. If not, I'm sure like Mike Wells, our building commissioner, he's, or whoever our ADA director is it Mike or?
Mhm.
Yeah, he could do that, but
Okay.
I could do it, but he probably knows more.
Yeah,
than I do.
it's not hard.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Either way, we'll just see how it plays out.
Okay.
If I had a mentor this this last semester. If I have one and the timing's right and they're interested, I could have them do it. But
Sure.
if I don't, we'll get it done either way.
Okay. Is there anything?
I think the biggest thing too is like trying, we know like you guys collectively as a group, like we want to come to you for decisions and stuff, but like a good like contact point. So I don't know if Mike, if we just contact you for emails and stuff as we're collecting. Okay, perfect.
Yep. And I'll send anything I need on to the park board.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, awesome.
The one thing this may be, I don't know, my third or fourth, probably your third or fourth. One thing we have tried a lot harder from the first one is the public, questionnaire. To me, it was kind of a joke when, 80 people in a city of 6,000. So we do, with the school's help, we've sent that out to the schools, and that's a big help for us because we want to know what the kids that are going to be using the park. So that was I think our numbers have went way up in that the last 3 master plans. So I'm hoping we can continue to to do that. And with social media, it should be easier than it was 15 years ago. So
Yeah, as analyzing your last plan, we were very impressed because you guys had around 1,200 survey results.
Yeah.
So were those, it said online and in person? So what combination?
online only.
Online only? Okay.
Yes. Does that include when people just say like you suck when you're on the street? Be in person. But
Yeah.
these were these were all online. Yes.
Perfect.
Huh? I know. I hope that was squealed out. Yeah, they were all online. Sorry.
Okay, no, you're fine. We just want to get every town, city, it all differs. So we just want to make sure we're doing the best job as possible of collecting those.
I think we have we have more followers than we did 5 or 6 years ago on social media, on Facebook with the schools. I think my goal is always to better the last one. So hopefully we can get above the 1,200.
Yeah. Awesome.
To me, the more that's better feedback, the more people that
Yes.
put it in.
Yeah, and we'll also do focus groups as well, depending on clubs and stuff that you guys have going on that are utilizing the parks, cycle groups, mommy play dates, stuff like that too. So
That'll work.
It is, like Mike said, he and I have been around for several of these. And it's amazing how many things that were on the 5-year plan that we have been able to check off and, keep moving forward. The trail system, the soccer complex, the baseball complex, the dog park, the adult exercise area, all these things at some point, everything in Brum Woods,
Probably.
development,
Skate park.
skate park, all of those things have been brought up, by the community during this process and sort of evolve into and meet up with funding at some point to be able to keep moving forward. So I'm excited to kick this off.
Thank you for taking us. I know you're just kind of getting started, but I appreciate you
Yeah.
taking us on.
Yeah, thank you for having us. We
Yep.
are excited to get going. So, is it okay if we leave the boards here? I don't know if any places are open for us to distribute, if somebody wouldn't mind setting them
Yeah, that's fine.
and just letting us know where they're at so we can kind
Yeah.
of track.
Do you have your contact information somewhere? Like, I don't see it on the paper.
I
You have it? Okay, Mike has it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
you know how to get a hold of us if you have any questions.
and I told you, just let me know what you need from me.
Okay.
Whatever. Just
Yeah.
let me know. And
And so do you have a copy of, you said you have a copy of the survey somewhere?
yeah, here's.
Okay.
And we can send it out. I didn't know if people wanted to access it. I can send it out via email too.
So is there a certain time frame we're doing the survey, or can we basically start now? Does it matter?
As soon as you guys give us edits, suggestions and stuff. we
Okay.
just open it. Yeah. the
And it
sooner
will
the
be
better.
like Survey Monkey, I think that's what we used, or something like that. So we could start, we have, last time I think we only did it a month or two, so we will spread it out over a little bit longer this time.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
we usually keep it open through the year process. We'll shut it down
Okay.
shortly before we do the public presentation.
Okay, good deal.
So,
Yeah.
just to gather as much as possible.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Great.
And you, one last question. You said, it caught my attention when you said that you, you do focus groups. How does that come about? Is that part of, is that on the survey? Like if there's you said
So really, we look for you to help guide us in that. So if you have like a cycling group that's active, like Aurora had a cycling group that met every so often, so they encouraged us to reach out to them. We actually did their own
Okay.
survey. One thing to consider too is you want feedback from all different age ranges. So if we're getting survey responses and we're seeing that maybe ages 60 and up, we don't have a ton. If there's a senior center or something and they have a lunch or something, we can go and set up, and that can be one focus group. So really, we look to you to guide us to what those groups look like.
Yeah.
Like Kylie said, if there's like a mommy and me group that meets Every so often, we're happy to go meet with them and talk, and then you're invited to join us as well.
Okay.
But we can kind of help coordinate and head that off.
Okay, great.
Yep.
We also they have a really cool thing, and I encourage a lot of communities to do it. They have an annual cleanup day. So the kids, they take them from South Dearborn, it's freshmen through seniors.
Yeah.
And they'll come volunteer downtown and plant flowers, clean up, just landscaping stuff. And it was good conversation with the kids on what because we were kind of lacking
Yeah.
that appearance. So.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.
It's nice.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Again, just let me know whatever, I'll look through this, and if you guys want to give me your feedback on the questionnaire, and then we'll start getting it out. Thank you.
Okay. Do you have your report?
Yeah, we already did pool supervisor report,
Yeah, you can go home.
so
Is it?
we changed the note. You guys, you can stay if you want, but these are very exciting, but
It's up to you.
don't have to.
You want to learn more? Okay.
All right,
All right.
all right. I am not. I'm quick. You're. All right. Our port in place on the playground needs replaced. Brad is aware. The mayor is aware. Probably won't be done this year. Hopefully next year, because we're supposed to get 10 years out of it. And honestly, I just think the use has increased so much. And we got, we have chunks out of it. The merry-go-round we try to patch it, but it's kind of to the point of no return right now. So we'll get through this year and see what happens. The fountain uptown, if anyone's ever heard anything on the fountain is not open yet. So the fountain was in terrible shape. It was leaking. It was cracked. So we painted it blue, and the company, we were going to pay a company to seal it because it's like a 1-inch crack. And they didn't show up last year because of the weather. He's supposedly coming this week. So within the next week or two, if he actually shows up, we should be able to get that fired up again. So if anyone said, why isn't the fountain going? Now you know. And I did buy like little animals on the bottom. I paid with my own money. They're cute. They're little dolphins. They're going to love it. We have.
Until the water gets in there, kids are gonna pick it off.
No, they're not. Gosh. Tennis court lights, we did get those replaced. We did order the lights online instead of going locally because it was a lot cheaper buying them online. I actually put them up, so we saved on the installation costs. They're LEDs. It's nice now because we always had trouble with a timer. It gets darker later, and then the time change. So people are always, it's 7 o'clock, it's dark, lights aren't on. So now they're on an eye, so I can have them go on at 5, but they don't go on until it's daylight, and then I can turn them off at 11. So it did work a lot better for that. Outdoor exercise equipment, you have that. You already got that update. I don't know. Trash cans, we are building those. I know it's been a while. We just got one done this morning for the skate park, so they are coming. If you heard anything about the skate park that was negative, we did have the kid that did it come over today, tried to pressure wash it off, got a lot of it off. Tomorrow he's coming back. We're going to put some graffiti remover on, which they say works, so we'll see. So I think it'll come off. He kept getting rained on today, so if you're mad at him, he got rained on all day. So yep. But no, so he is trying to make it right. So hopefully we'll have that done tomorrow. We will have your trash cans done before 4th of July. That's about all I have. Fertilizer. We did fertilize Freedom Park's been kind of not a good stand of grass, and around the park. My son's work was changing companies or something. He had a bunch of fertilizer, and he asked me if I wanted it, and I would probably be dead before I could use it all at my yard, so we just like use it out there. So we did get some fertilizer on that. Hopefully it don't look bad, but hopefully it'll look a little bit better. And that's all I have. I can't write anything down.
I saw the first trash yesterday at lunch. They look nice. With the materials you had to work with, they look really good.
We built these 15, 20 years ago. I mean, trash cans were $700 or $800. And when I started, we had blue 55-gallon drums with no lid on. Rain would get in them. It'd be windy. You'd come in. So the 55-gallon barrels fit inside of them. We have the lids for it. We just did fix a bunch of lids with the broken spring, so we should be good to go for a while. That's all I have.
Is there any thought on
Yeah.
the benches that are around the reservoir?
The what?
The benches that are around the reservoir. Is there any thoughts about those?
It's out of my jurisdiction. That's water department. Sorry, I didn't put them there. Out of my jurisdiction. We stop at the bottom of the dam.
So,
I stay in my lane, dude.
so they want, there is none, or they?
There are some. Why? What's wrong with them?
They're falling over the hill.
I know because they didn't. I put them there, but I know they did not. Yeah, they're going. Yeah. My jurisdiction, Lisa, or I'd be glad to fix them. Yeah. I should say what didn't happen on a workday. We had bad weather for the work days. We have another one scheduled June 3rd, whatever it is, June 20th. I don't know what it is. But we did have a bunch of volunteers from, Baxter, that came in, and we had a creek that was right next to a trail that kept washing, and we couldn't go anywhere with it. So I rented this dingo thing, like a little mini thing. So we put some old sidewalk pieces in, and I let them actually build a bridge in a really bad spot that we had. And they did a nice job with the framing, and then we went by and put the boards over top of them. So we did get some things done. So hopefully June 20th will be a good day to finish. We do have a lot of work to do, but they're not in. We got a lot done without the work days.
So the point of some of this, there's been complaints that there's been the tracks and the ruts and stuff creating heavy equipment to move the heavy materials into the trails. That is just a necessary situation of just moving heavy material. You can't carry it by hand. Mike has to rent the heavy equipment.
So I actually used, what's a good locust? I actually took a couple locusts down. So that was our frame. And we took parking bumpers, concrete ones, and there was no way we could get them back. So yeah, we kind of made a trail, but probably by now you don't even know it's there.
And what's left is still visible when we're done with the.
Yeah,
we'll go back.
Yeah.
And we'll reclaim it, cover it back.
I mean, that's the hard part of working out there because you can't get anything.
If anybody's asking, let it be on record. We know.
Yeah, it's not a bunch of yahoos driving a UTV through the Broom Woods. It's us.
It's us.
Yeah.
We know it. We've been doing it for 30 years.
Yeah.
It's what it takes to keep the place running. So. But the work crew from Baxter, fabulous job. Amazing job. I don't know if you guys are seeing it.
And they also went to the Getty Discourse and did some cleaning up over there. So they were not only in Broom Woods, they were at the Discourse and did a nice job.
Our city's greatly appreciative of the volunteer efforts.
All right, thanks, Mike, for all you do. Okay. Hey, the sun was shining when I came in today. Did that help you any?
Your turn.
Jane,
Pool's open. That's all I.
pool supervisor, is the pools open?
The pool's open, even though we even though we had a couple days that we already had to close early due to rain, but we have sold quite a few passes. We're probably close to 100. Swim lessons, the first session starts on Monday for 2 weeks. We're only taking 50 for each session. I think we're about 40 some for Monday, and I'm sure we'll probably have a few people still sign up Monday. But the second session is getting full too. The master swimmers started yesterday, so they're swimming. Our parties were almost filled up. There's some dates left in, I think, 1 in June, 2 in July, and then some August are still available for parties. Our tables and chairs are falling apart. So they talked to Mike, and I think they're ordering some recyclable tables.
Yes.
Are they?
One 8-foot and 2.
Yeah, so we got 2 of the hexagon or
Wait,
Six.
is Hex 6? Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
yeah.
it is.
Yeah, I think they're hexagons.
Yeah. So we got 2 of those and then 1 standard 8-foot table that will allow wheelchair access on either end. And it's the same material, I mean, it's the same ones you've bought that have had a lifetime life to them.
The only difference is the tables, the first one we bought, so you have a table, and for it to be ADA, they moved the legs in. Well, when I got a regular one, it was the same distance, so they look goofy because they're not symmetrical. So these are not ADA, but they are ADA because they're, they just kind of run the leg.
The legs are the step-through legs too.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're like the U-shaped legs, so you can slide in and not.
And I've heard a lot of people like those. So, and the hexagons are also stuff.
Yeah, but these should be pretty well lifetime tables, not to be needed to replace.
So that'll be
So,
2 weeks.
yeah.
Maybe.
So
Probably take 3 or 4 months to assemble them. Looking at 28.
okay. Yeah, so I know we're going to start with those, but once we figure out which one works the best, I think we'll probably order some more for next year and try and order them earlier since we couldn't make up our mind what we wanted to get. So, but
So we got you the 3.
yes,
That'll be,
that'd be a start.
6, 12, maybe 20.
I figured
20
2 more.
seating.
Yeah.
Seating.
yeah.
Well, because we had 4 with 6 chairs around, so at least 24.
That's a master
So
swimmer.
a master swimmer, they come at 5:30 in the morning and they swim their
Isn't
laps.
that just the old people? Or do they call them master swimmers?
They call them master swimmers because they swim from,
Masters. Okay. Gotcha.
on Tuesday,
Regular swim team, did they start this morning?
they started Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
I saw them.
I guess so. Yeah. So next Saturday, they're doing a mock swim meet, so the kids can get used to like jumping in and the whole setup. And then there's 3 Mondays, then we're closing at 4 o'clock for the swim meets. So,
And then everything opened up very
we had a new,
seamlessly.
I'm sorry,
Everything opened up seamlessly, like the
it did.
water splash area works fine and
That did. We still have to kind of work on the system by the filters to automatic fill. That's not working, so I got to occasionally look in the hole to see if we need turn water on to refill it because the automatic system is not working. So it broke down last year. I thought this spring they might kind of work on that, and it wasn't done. So I just got to keep an eye on it because it loses water and then it'll shut off if it gets too low. So I got to keep a better keep a good eye on that. We found that out the year before last, so, but everything's still working. The step ladders that we got in there a couple years ago for the more elderly to get in and out, I think we've. No, they jump in and swim. Join them one morning, Tuesday and Thursday, 5:30 to 7:30. But Saturday mornings, they're there from 7 to 8:30, I believe. So they swim their laps. So, and then I have the lifeguard set up to be there for them and the swim team.
Sorry, you have good numbers, employees and all that.
I still have to have a few new employees go to Greensburg for their drug tests since they can't have it done. But it seems like when they do go, they come back much quicker than where they used to go. So that's good. But yeah, I got an efficient amount of workers, so we're good. Everything else is running, so.
All right. Yeah, we just need the weather to cooperate. It's going to look nice all next week.
It's supposed, yes, yeah.
So hopefully that'll help.
I know. I said, thank goodness I don't have to fill it tomorrow because it was.
You said that?
No, I didn't say that here. I told my staff, look at the rain and I won't have to fill the water because we got a lot. So that's all I have.
Any other questions for Jane about the pool?
So on the,
We got a new refrigerator, yes, thank you, got that. It's awesome. And we're selling little 5-inch pizzas this year. Got a little,
Peaches do sound good.
but no, it's an it's five, it's a good size.
5 inches isn't a good size, it's 5 inch.
It's,
Golly.
it's a personal pan.
What do people come up and order like White Castle, order like 15?
No, but we're finding that we, no.
where you're at like this year compared to last number of pounds.
He does.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
can
do.
get you that.
Yeah, we got
Head or behind?
We get,
We only have 2 days worth, so I'm not entirely sure. I haven't compared those 2 days last year, but we do track concessions daily, admissions daily, amount of pool passes sold daily, so we can get that.
And I just know we had some discussions last year at the end of the season on
yeah, that we got. It's a, where we stood with that. So. Well, we're hoping that that will increase, yeah. No, it's, yeah. I heard not till in July, maybe they're gonna try and open it, so.
gladly take their patronage.
Yeah, and we get some, and some of their pool party people. So, and of course, chocolate went up, so we did have to raise some prices in the concession stand, so. See where we go with that.
All right. Anybody else? That's all we got. Tim moves. All in favor? Do we?
Aye.
So our next meeting is scheduled for Wednesday, August 19th. I don't remember if there's anything.
I gotta get to
September usually.
No,
But-
I texted her and said,
Yeah, I don't think there's anything school-wise, so, all right. There you go.
because it just.
Thanks, guys.
When's the next